Okay, so we are back on page 170. If you noticed, you should have that I made a mistake and I did that on purpose to see who would write in and, Mr. Modell. Okay. So, anyway, we're back, page 170. And the eighth word is the word vehicle. What's the word? Awesome. Vehicle. We say vehicle, if you remember, but we spell it vehicle. Vehicle. Some people down south will call it a vehicle, depending on where you're from. Okay, vehicle. So let's go. Vehicle. Vehicle. Let's go. Vehicle. Vehicle. Dot your I. So we have three things to mark up. Let's go. Underline the E, underline the H twice, and the silent E twice. Job number 4. Every syllable has to have at least one vowel. The E can say E at the end of a word. You got it. That is rule 4. Now, we're going to brace this word with it coming up. And the word is exhausted. What's the word? Exactly, exhausted. When you're tired or weary, when you're spent, when you're worn out, bone tired, dog tired, depleted, drained, you're running on empty. These are certain expressions: running on empty, bone tired, dog tired, but really tired, weary, spent, worn out, drained, and depleted. Okay? Okay, when all your energy is taken. Exhausted. Okay, we say the best way I can remember the word, you might be able to remember the word exhausted is when you're exhausted, you make that sound, right? You breathe out, you sigh. Exhausted. Okay. Exhausted. Okay? For the or, we use the or that cannot be used at the end of a word. Okay? Exhausted. Okay? And again, just remember with that second syllable, let out that breath. Let's underline the H twice, the or, and the ed. And it comes from the word exhaust, okay? Like the exhaust on your pipe that lets out, it breathes out all that smoky stuff. That's like your engine's oxygen or your engine's air. Okay, sometimes raising a baby can exhaust you. It can really tire you out. It can wear you out. Okay, exhausted. So what do we do with these two words? Beautiful, brace. All right, the next word is the word energy, which is sort of the opposite, okay? It's definitely the opposite. Energy is being lively, having enthusiasm or exuberance, being bouncy. Someone who's hyper, right, tends to have a lot of energy. Someone who I think of who has a tremendous reservoir of energy is Hanzo. Energy also means power, like solar power, electrical power, right? That's your source of energy. Wind power, water power, nuclear power, right? This is all of our sources of energy. Okay, so energy. Let's go. Energy. Energy. Let's go. Energy. How do we mark this up? Awesome. Okay, or fabulous. Okay, so I see a rule here. You got it. Rule 3. Soft G, sometimes when followed by Y, I, or E. Someone who has a lot of energy is described as energetic. All right, so the next word is the word future. What's the word? Beautiful, future. Simply, you could think of it as something that comes later, something that's after, coming, like coming attractions. In the future this movie will come out, something that's coming up. May 1st is in the future. This is the date that's coming up, new month. El futuro, right? Future. Let's go. Future. Let's go. Future. All right, so we have 3 things to mark up. Underline the U, you got it. The U and the silent E twice. I guess you could say you underline the W. Ha ha ha. Okay. Draw an arrow back. The U can say U at the end of a syllable. That is rule 4. I almost said rule fewer. Okay, and something that takes place in the future, they describe it as futuristic. Okay. Now, the next word is the word, it's a really easy one, it's one of your only gifts. It's the word grease. What's the word? And no, not the movie. All right, grease. Oil, lotion, cream, a lubricant, something that's slippery or slick. Grease, okay? Anybody who has cooked food, you let the oil drain, you let the grease drip. That's the oil. That's the, you know, you put lotion on your body, it makes it nice and slick and slippery. Grease. Let's go. Like the cream. G, r, e, s. Silent e, grease. We use e, a. So let's go. G, r, e, s. Silent e, grease. We have two things to mark up. Let's go. You got it. Underline the e and the silent e twice. Job number 5. Right. Crash the party. And the last word that we're going to do is a fabulous word. Literally fabulous. Magnificent. Right. Sorry. Superb or spectacular. Right. Wonderful. And you can also use the word splendid. That's the word that's coming up in the sense of being exquisite, meaning very luxurious, very exquisite, like a deluxe, an upgrade, okay? Something of very high quality. But splendid, let's go. Splendid, splendid. Let's go. Splendid, splendid. Did you do a splendid job? Okay, so let's go. Splendid, splendid. G, r, e, s. Silent e, grease. Future, future. Energy, energy. Exhausted, exhausted. And remember, let that out. And vehicle, vehicle. We say vehicle, but we spell it vehicle. Vehicle. All right? Get to it.